morning, it's nice to see you all. Well, on this video, I'm going to show you how I brighten up my eyes with a lot less makeup for being over 75. I wear this during the day. I guess if I was going to go out and be really dressed up, I would add the eyeshadow and the liner underneath the eyes and stuff like that. But if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so I am not the best get ready with me video taker, but I haven't done one for a long time, and I wanted to show you a method that I'm doing to brighten my eyes without using a lot of eye makeup. I got used to wearing, you know, the liner underneath and the shadow on the top, but I don't know, lately I've been wanting less makeup. So this is the way I do it. First, I use my tinted hydrating moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. I put a little bit in my hand with a Q-tip, and I use it where I think the ugly parts are. So this is it right here. I put it just right here and right here, a little bit up in here for the dark parts. And I blend it in with my fingertips. I don't want too much because I personally think no matter what the product is, it's going to settle in those wrinkles. Okay, and I may take a little bit right here because I have a little bit of crow's feet. So I kind of bring it out, fill them in with the hydrating moisturizer. This is not an eye cream, it's just for the face, but this is where I use it. And I put it right here where the folds are. Kind of fill them in a little bit. I'm going to get to the eyes. I just thought I might as well get my makeup on for the day. Under my lips. So hopefully my lips don't bleed as much from the lip liner or the lipstick. Okay, then I put a little bit on the bridge of my nose, only right here. Kind of blend this in over here. This is my mascara from last night. I don't sleep on my face, so I don't have to worry about my mascara getting messed up. And I take my foundation, number 30, and I just use a fingertip worth and a little bit of this hydrator just to lighten it up a tad, like that. Now as it starts to get sunnier, I will adjust that color to a darker shade. And I'm going to put it on the top of my cheeks only, not in the, what do you want to call them? Crevices. And I'm going to tap the color in. I still have my Botox clear adhesive tape, surgical tape. Top of the cheeks, top of the nose. I want this a little bit darker right here because I do think my nose is getting bigger. Matter of fact, I had one girl tell me I had a big nose. And you know, that's the only negative thing I've heard in the 6 years I've been on YouTube. Okay, here we go. And she's right. Our ears, our noses, all get bigger as we age. So I'm just kind of blending everything in. Then I take a Q-tip and I go under my eyes to take any darkness off of there. Okay, on with the eyes. If I want it to last all day, I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner, whichever eyeliner you want to use. If I don't want it to last until 11 o'clock tonight, I will use just a push-up eyeliner like that, which I'm going to use today. And I'm going to take it from the bottom of my eye, whoop, come on, from the very bottom of my lashes, because I have small eyes, and I'm going to take it up to where it stops, just like that. Same on the other side. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of heavy product on my face. Okay, so already my eyes are getting lifted, right? Now I'm going to take some mascara and I'm going to put some on my bottom eyelashes. Now, if I don't use eyeliner on the bottom, underneath my eyelashes, I will use mascara. And I'll kind of touch this up throughout the day because I have very fine eyelashes, so I want them to look as full as possible. And I want to keep my mirror high because I don't want to be doing this. See how I get less wrinkles? Less down here. I have to put my eyes up. Okay. Let's get the mascara on. For my bright eye look. Some more mascara up here. I want to see those eyelashes against my skin. The backdrop is my skin. Just like that. I'll put more on the bottom eventually. As my mascara is drying, I'll just brush whatever eyebrows I have left here up. And I'll take my eyebrow pencil. Let's see, what am I using here? Morphe. Comes in a box like that. And it is another push-up pencil. And where I see the first hairs, I'm going to go straight up. Because I don't want to have an eyebrow lift. So this is how I'm going to lift them up myself. You see? And then I'm going to go straight down. I don't need them perfect. And I'll kind of fill it in a little bit right here. And you see? Same over here. Please don't waste your time trying to get these eyebrows to look perfect. They're never going to match. Well, they might if you want to spend a lot of time on them. I don't. At 79 years old, time is even more valuable. Okay. Matter of fact, it's the greatest commodity that you can have. What does that look like? Let me see. sure it's filled in. And that's basically it for my eyebrows. Now let's get back to brightening up the eyes. So I've put a little bit of my illuminating highlighter, a dab right there, a dab right there, and some in here. And I use this mascara from the dollar store to get them started. And then I use the one that's been around for a long time. What I like about this, it's a shorter barrel, which is good for the bottom eyelashes, and tiny brushes. And I'm going to fill these up a little bit more. And for me, I don't really care if they clump. To me, that just adds more volume to my eyebrow, to my eyelashes. And you notice I didn't have to use a curling iron. I'm going to take the end of it and I'm going to go down into the eyelashes like that. And I've been wearing my makeup like this during the day for probably a couple of months. Put some on the bottom lashes. I'm not going to put any pencil on the bottom eyelashes. And I never put the pencil or the liquid eyeliner on the inside of the waterline. It's always a thin line under the eyelashes if I'm going to have something on the bottom. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Clean it up a little bit. What do you think so far? And if you wear your glasses all day, every day, you want to make sure they're nice and clean. Now the only thing I'm going to put on my mobile lid is my illuminating highlighter powder. Just like that. And if you want to skip this part, you can. I want to make sure this is the main component that I love. Right here. Now I'm going to put some lip liner on with my glasses. Take a Q-tip. Oh, and you see this blood vessel? Well, you know what I finally did? I popped it and I let the blood come out. Now, unfortunately, it fills up about every 2 weeks, so it's ready to be popped again. That was recommended to me on YouTube. I'm going to cover my whole lip with this pencil because I want the lipstick to last. I'm going along the edge of my lip, but if I was going out at night, I would be putting it a little bit lower for a fuller look. And I have to use a lip liner because in the 80s, I had someone who had given me so-called lip liner tattoo. Well, I don't know if it worked, but it left me like a railroad track look. Yeah. But it's a good thing to have to show me where I want to put my lip liner. Now I'm just going to take my Pearl World Velvet Matte Liquid Lip Gloss, 99-cent store, and I'm going to put that inside. Just like that. I actually like having a darker lip liner, so I'm going to pat my lips together. Yeah, I always keep a almost empty roll of TP just for that purpose. I'm going to take this darker pencil go over the top. There I go. Now, as far as my blush goes, I still have some of my cream blush duo, because you can use it for your lips or your cheeks. But look, it's almost gone. Yeah. That was a dollar store item also. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my two fingers, rub it in real good. And I'm underneath the middle of the Q-tips, or the middle of the, the middle of the eyeballs, kind of high, just on top. I want to avoid putting it in any wrinkles. Take a little bit off. I put a little bit here. And a little bit here. After a while, this cream blush will kind of fade away. But I like to use it as a base for when I use my powder makeup from the dollar store. Just dip it in there one time, kind of brush it off, put it on the higher part of my cheeks, a little bit on the end, a little bit on the bands. Okay, that's it. That's my new daytime bright eye look. What do you think? Yesterday I wore a little eyeshadow in, right on the corners here, and it just seemed dark for me. I'm going to put a little darker color right here because I hate how that looks. And down those two bands. And I'm done. For us girls that have very small eyes, short eyelashes, I'll take my liquid eyeliner and I will only use it on the waterline under my eyelashes. Makes the eyelashes look longer, don't you think? Dip it in here one more time. little bit under here. Extend underneath the bottom. Now I'll take a little bit, put it on the soft pencil liner. And that's it. I'm finished. That's it. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Maybe you might want to try these techniques for yourself. So in the meantime, my name is Connie for all you new people that stopped by to check out my channel. And I'm 79 years old as of April the 11th, 2026. And I always tell my followers, never forget that young girl inside of you, okay? Have a great week, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by.